Warning, this video contains rumors, speculation, strong opinions,
Wow.
Welcome to MME Live. I got two new guests here, two cool gamers, a classic gamer, and Ed Findley, I believe, right?
That's me.
Yeah. They're also very opinionated. I especially Ed. I've checked out Ed's channel a little bit. I've checked out Captain Classic, and always Brian, Master of Madness, is here. We got a few movie topics. We'll talk about how we feel about YouTubers, gaming, next gen gaming, what you're planning for. Any criticisms? I know some of you are fresh to my channel. You could say whatever you want. No censorship here. What's something that you maybe is a pet peeve of YouTubers that you think of? Captain Classic.
Yeah, for me, it's usually channels that focus on especially commentary channels where they focus on one specific YouTuber and just nonstop make videos about them.
Oh yeah, I hate those guys too.
I got one everyone can agree on, and I despise it. The clickbait channels that say top 10 things you didn't know about this game. I hate those because it's normally it's most of the time it's stuff. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you can have that. No. It's mostly stuff that you did know. It's stuff that you did know most of the time.
True.
Questions. Questions are my favorite. The Nintendo, is it really worth this much?
Yeah. Is it worth it? Is it worth it?
Well, it's hard to get noticed on YouTube. I mean, the people that've been here forever, the dinosaurs of YouTube that have good sub counts. Oh, you're a dinosaur? I didn't know you were
a dinosaur,
but I don't have big sub count. It's only 13,000 or something like that.
Those people sometimes they didn't have as much competition, so their sub count rose easily. But if you're starting fresh, it's hard. It's hard to get noticed.
Oh, definitely.
But definitely at least sub to Captain Classic. I'm not sure about Ed. No, I'm just kidding. Sub to Ed too. No, Ed's a good guy. Let me see here. What are we going to talk about next gen? What are your thoughts? Because I watched a few of your videos, but I haven't really seen. Are you planning for next gen? Did you try? Is it even worth trying, or just wait?
Seth can go first.
I'll go first. All right. So if I do get either one, I haven't planned on it yet, but I'm definitely on the PS5 train this time around. It's not necessarily specs that I'm worried about because both are pretty equal up to this point. But I think it's more starting out exclusives is what I'm looking at. And I think the PS5 right now, I think a lot of people can admit they've got this with exclusives at the moment. Not to say that it won't come to Xbox. I'm sure they've got a new Halo announced, right? Guardians or wait, that's already out, isn't it? I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, he's right, but it's a matter of opinion too on whether or not, you know what I mean. If you're a total Halo fan or whatever, you're gonna get it, right?
Yeah.
And if not, you know what I mean, it's exclusivity. But I think that it is. I know people who have huge libraries of Xbox games, and lots of them they haven't even played. So it's they don't want to convert over. So I think that those people will never be converted over to another system. But the people that don't really, I think, will be swayed. I think a little bit more by the PS5 has more to offer. I think, with the funky controller and the haptic feedback, et cetera, et cetera.
Well, I started a PlayStation Plus podcast, and I'm not getting a PlayStation. Right away.
You're not getting one?
No, because I couldn't. I sat there. I wasted a freaking day. And then I also found out during that day that most of the games I want are going to be on my PS4 anyway, and I have a Pro.
That's true.
And I have
a Pro. I have a Pro too. That's true.
So there's Demon Souls.
Yes.
Is the one that you can't.
That's the number one. Yeah.
That you can't get anywhere else on launch day. The Astrobot game, which I just got used for I have a VR. And I also got Squadrons. I actually say if you really can't get the PS5, pick up a VR. And there's so many cheap games. Great. There's some junk, but there's a lot of great games there too. and I think they are moving forward with VR. But I pre-ordered a Series X, and I was able to pretty easily. I was like, I'll just give this a try after I wasted a freaking day on the 5 trying to order that, and I was smashing my keyboard with it in my cart on Best Buy because I had a Best Buy gift card. I wasted the whole night. I didn't get it. And then I just tried for like 10 minutes for the Series X, and I'm like, oh. And other people had difficulty, but I'm like, I might keep it.
I've heard nothing but that whole thing is just a big shit show trying to pre-order the PS5 and everything. Everyone's having problems with it. Yeah.
Right. And I think that they just did it to get ahead of, like, they announced the pre-order just so they could get it right ahead of the Series X, and they're not as prepared with the hardware. Or I think my opinion is that there's going to be a bigger issue with the PlayStation 5 console than the Series X. I think that the PlayStation had the titles ready, and Microsoft had the hardware ready, or like ahead of the PS5. I think you're going to have problems there. I think you're going to see a lot that are getting their systems in 2021. Even with the initial pre-orders, from what I've heard.
Could be. That's a common thing, though. Lots of people say that wait a year. I used to be that guy. As a matter of fact, this is the very first next generation console that I am getting launch date. Remember, I told you that, Seth. What are you laughing at?
I'm looking at
It's true, though. And this is the first time I'm not waiting a year. This is the first time I'm not waiting a year.
You are getting one?
I'm getting it launch day, right? And normally I do wait, but I'm not this time around. I'm going to get it right away. But I do agree with you, though, that it could possibly have problems. But I have hope. I have faith.
Which one are you getting?
Sony.
Oh, Sony.
Yeah.
You got it. How'd you get it?
Amazon, but I'm in Canada. Remember, I'm Canadian.
Oh yes,
I'm not American,
that's true.
right? Yeah.
I was mad because I could see that I could get it in Canada still, and I couldn't get it in the U.S. And I was like, man, I need a Canadian friend that won't keep it and send it to me.
How are you? Hold on. How are you seeing comments? I don't see anything.
You private chat. Yeah, switch to comments.
Oh
yeah,
shit. Okay. Jesus.
He's back.
There we go. Cool.
But me and Brian's an Xbox guy. I've really been.
Ooh, get out of here! I'm just kidding.
But I've been really enjoying Game Pass. It's such an amazing. I'm really pretty much. I think I'm going to keep my Series X, and we're doing like a series where we're going to do Game Pass reviews.
Sure.
Maybe
awesome.
Pass or play. Pass or play.
Why not?
Yeah. So
I love it.
It's just this. I can't wait to I didn't play Doom Eternal yet, and I'm downloading that now. There's some other games coming out. Let me see the chat here.
I know. I'm down for Doom Eternal too.
Honestly, I'm probably just gonna go get the Commodore 64.
The Mini.
What about the Amico? Now listen. Some of my viewers here know that I really was looking forward to the Amico. I've had Tommy Tallarico on the channel. I want to have him again, but I'm not sure if he was too. I was afraid to reach out to him after my last video. I'm like, because I felt the presentation was that last presentation that was really bad. Just because it left me with no excitement, nothing to look for. Like I wanted something new because I was covering it pretty frequently, and there's nothing new there. It was just interviews with people, which I wanted to see, but it was all there's no new games that I was like really looking forward to, and it's dropped off for me, and I'm frustrated, and I'm rooting for them. I am rooting for them, but give your unfiltered thoughts on the Amico, if it's worth it. What you would have give advice to Tommy Tallarico. Maybe I could get him on the. No, go ahead. I don't censor people. I hope to have him on the channel again. And some of my viewers got annoyed with the Amico coverage. So say whatever you want. What are your thoughts on the Amico? What would your be advice to Tommy Tallarico? To what to focus on? Nothing. You got nothing. You have no advice.
Got nothing. I have no interest in it at all. I can't. What? I know.
Okay, I'll go ahead and say something.
You do it.
Okay.
So I don't know Tommy. I've never spoken to him. But from what about 90% of the comments I got on my video that I talked about the Amico, everyone's saying he's a douchebag, egotistic.
Yeah, they ripped him. I remember that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's opinionated. So, I mean, Ed's opinionated too. They could say, I mean, I like
Yeah.
Ed. But
I've heard it all. I've had it all. I got death comments. I get death threats every day.
Well, that's why I like him. I mean, he's from back in the day, Electric Playground. Him and Vic.
I used to watch them all the time, and they were Canadian.
Yeah, and he used to push the boundaries in his reviews too. So maybe he deserves it a little bit. Maybe he doesn't take the criticism as great. I think he gets frustrated because he believes in it. And he wants to talk to people that are critical of it.
I could see that.
And the biggest haters of the Amico are Pat and Ian from Pat the NES Punk, and he's constantly said,
but
like if you were just this scenario, if you were criticizing it, and he lives really close, and he says, "Well, come to my house, let me show it to you. You could play it," and then they say no, and then they keep criticizing. Do you think that's kind of lame?
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, because I haven't even put my hands on it and touched it. So can I really say it's crap? I looked at it and I'm just like, well, should I really be? I don't like that it's expensive. Like it's a little
that's the big thing for me. It's
what you're getting for just like these pick up and play games. That's like really basic games. Like you got to admit the games are super basic on it, right? So is that a $350 price tag machine? I don't know. I'd rather get a Nintendo Switch.
It's $250.
Yeah, I
love
love Ed's comment on the video we did about it. I pinned it, and he's like, "I can't wait to spend $250 on Pong and Frogger."
You're not wrong. Some people can't wait though, but I mean, there's maybe not a lot of them. That's the problem. It does have an uphill battle, especially since the Series S is 300, and then that Game Pass, because the big selling point, which I don't think really translated to the consumer or the public really well, is that yes, it's 250, but you get two controllers, which I like the design of the controller. I think it's I haven't actually had it in person yet, so I can't know for sure.
I've seen worse.
Yes, but it looks like it's sturdy. It looks like a quality product, and you're getting two of them. Whereas like with the Joy-Cons, which I think is until I get in my hands, I won't know for sure. But I like Nintendo. I like the Switch. I have one. Those Joy-Cons suck. I hate the Joy-Cons.
The Joy-Cons are fucking terrible controllers.
The Rumble sucks. Like when they were doing that glass and stuff, when they started promoting that HD Rumble. I hate the Rumble. It feels so cheap. The buttons are so they still haven't fixed. They should have a Joy-Con Pro by now. If anything,
this is a good Nintendo Switch controller.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. But the Joy-Cons, the analog sticks and the Joy-Cons go out. Like I've gone through like 3 of them because like, I don't know what it is, but they get dirty or something and it makes it to where they move on their own and you can't, and they're a bitch to get to. Yeah. So
who's Ed? Sci-Fi asks who's Ed.
I'm Ed. That's Seth. I think if you can see if he's the same above me.
If you can link your channels in the private chat, I'll put them there so you could get like a couple subs. I don't have a lot of people, but
hi down there, Ed. I see you down there. Hey, I'm gonna drop this lighter on your head.
No. Oh God, Jesus.
Amico is over. Well, here's the problem though. Okay, so the selling point before was you get 2 controllers, and they actually probably should just sell it with 1 controller. It would look silly, but the price would come down to $200 probably, and the games are like $10 or less. So that's a benefit.
Yeah, that's okay.
But then now that you're dealing with the $300 Series S, that's really close to the Series X quality in gaming, the performance, but not as great as the Series X. And then Game Pass, which is only like $15 a month for online. How can you justify $10 a game when the competition is having like AAA next gen games for $15 a month? That's a big problem.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a tough market. It is a tough market. Video game areas is just massively competitive.
Since this has been announced and delayed, and since that came out, I think the Amico is more niche than ever now. I think they were hoping for they hope that it takes off and really big success, but I just don't foresee it now. And they have a really big uphill battle.
They shrunk their market really.
Oh, here's Jeff, good gamer. Hey, Captain Classic. Yeah,
hey.
goes up to these guys.
Geoff.
Yeah, that's not wrong. Father 3 says you can get a PlayStation 4 for $200 at pawn shops if you want one. That's true. There's a lot of.
I've always been a waiter. I just kind of wait a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I said. I used to be just like you. I waited a year before I would get any other next generation system. You would probably get the second version of the system, which is like usually quieter, and they fixed out the bugs, et cetera, et cetera.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then you've got more games to choose from. Everything is all worked out better. But I don't know, since Sony said everything is pretty much backwards compatible right away, I'll be like, well, I saved up the money. I got the money. I'm not hurting. I'll get it on launch date. I haven't got one for a while. It looks neat. I don't know. Everyone likes to unbox new electronics and new video games, right?
I'll be jealous if I watch your unboxing video. I do like the controller.
I've never done an unboxing video ever, and I think I'll do it on PS4. I'll jump on the bandwagon, and I'll just be like, yeah, let's look at it. Let's touch it. Yeah.
You got to make it an ASMR.
Oh, no, really? Oh,
no, I'm kidding. I'm
gonna have too many pedos attached to my channel.
Okay. All right. Well,
I'm too good looking.
Okay.
It's those hands, yeah.
I thought we would. I try not to do too many trailer reactions on Movie Madness Entertainment, but I can't resist for Borat 2. I watched it already.
I heard you talking about that. Yeah, and that's weird too, because Brian, I think, said the same thing. He's like, we never even heard about this movie, or someone in the comments said we never heard about the making of this movie, and all of a sudden it's just, hey, Borat 2 is coming out.
It's what we need right now. It's what we need for comedy, because they were filming during the start of it. Because part of the
that's what makes it funny.
The scene in the trailer is there's the pandemic, and he says, and then the guy's like, oh, I better go quarantine, I guess. He's like, can I go with you? And Borat goes to this guy's cabin.
Oh my god!
And they're talking about. I'm like, this is priceless. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but let's just watch the trailer. I don't even care. This is gonna be great to watch it again. I only watched it once. Oh my goodness, this is what we need right now.
Oh, this is fantastic.
To get some people upset that are real big, and I'm not against Trump supporters, but Trump fans, because he goes to a convention and he's dressed as Trump. And did you see that part?
Yeah. Oh my god!
Oh my goodness! I don't know. I don't know if they didn't look too happy, because I don't think they knew who he was at all. So.
I would think that. That's pretty good.
I like something that's poking fun at the current events, because we haven't had that yet. Like this was filmed during the start of it. That's amazing. That something lined up. Okay, my man Enosh is in the chat. Yes, I'm looking forward to this. I can't wait. Let me get to see here.
Yeah, I saw the trailer earlier, and I was like, maybe I'll give it a shot.
Sci-fi. They're not though either.
No, that's my sexual. This one really was. Yeah, you know what's funny? Sci-fi Dragon. I actually do watch ASMR to fall asleep sometimes. So
really,
that's why I think I have a pass to actually make fun of them, because I actually use them legitimately.
I can't get into it. But I like to scream on my channel, so that's different. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Enosh couldn't stream tonight. It's been a crazy week. Yeah.
No worries, man. It's all good.
So unfortunately, the other part of movie news is everything's delayed again. James Bond is kicked back to 2021.
Oh yeah, and I thought they weren't going to make a new James Bond with that same actor again. Did he decide to say like, oh, okay, I'll do one more or something?
It's money.
Yeah.
He basically said after the last one, if I ever come back, it'll only be for the money, which I can't support. And he said he'd rather, off himself than come back to the role, which I can't support either. I'm like, just move on then. Let someone else have it. But he came back from the big paycheck, and then he's very demanding over creative control of the character, which is BS. And I like Daniel Craig as Bond, but I'm just like, I'm very conflicted about this movie. Like it looks good though.
Yeah, but what about the one that I keep seeing when I drive by the theater? I haven't gone in and see it because I don't know if I would waste money on it. But it was Keanu Reeves and what's his face? The Bill and Ted's reboot one, right? You must know about that, right?
I heard it was fun. I didn't watch it yet. I actually
God.
want to see it. It came out on VOD recently, so it's all you could already watch it in the home.
What's it? Bill and Ted's Face the Music or something? It's
Yeah,
called.
it's the music.
I
You know
heard it
what's
was fun.
I actually just watched Dumb and Dumber 2 last night for the first time.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah. It was all right.
It's pretty all right.
I still
better
like
than
the
I
first one
expected.
more, but yeah, it was good. It was
It
good.
was like magic in a bottle, though. The first one.
First one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The
Yeah,
timing and
yeah.
everything, the points in their career. I think they did the best they could.
Yeah.
What I did like about the second one is that sometimes the jokes are so dumb, they're smart. It's like you got to think about how dumb this is for a second. And I'm just like, oh, okay. And then you connect the dots, right? Like they're so dumb.
Yeah. Let me see here.
Yeah.
Let me check what else are you guys into the DC or Snyder Cut at all? Are you for it, or are you like it's
For
not
what?
worth it? The Snyder Cut.
I don't know what that is.
The DC movie universe that we've been having, Justice League. Zack Snyder, the director of Batman v Superman, was taken off the project, and now there's going to be a new cut of Justice League on HBO Max. You have no. You're from Kit. You guys don't know anything about this?
I don't know that one. I know.
Yeah,
wow.
you know what's crazy too is I'm more of a DC guy than a Marvel.
Really?
And I haven't heard of this, but I don't know if I could get down with it. I'm not sure yet. I don't know anything about it though.
Did you see Justice League?
I didn't.
No, me neither.
The only
Batman v Superman.
I kind of got burnt out of the comic book movies.
You know,
too many.
I really like The Dark Knight, and I watched those.
Okay,
those were great. I didn't watch Batman v Superman because, I mean, I should have just watched it, but I don't really care for Ben Affleck, and
you told me after you watched Wonder Woman that it was like legitimately the best movie you ever saw.
Me?
What? Wonder Woman. You're a Wonder Woman fan. Oh no,
he is a big Wonder Woman fan.
He's speaking out of his ass.
Well, so
Wonder Woman.
This is interesting. Something else. Oh yeah, I forgot to say about this, Brian. Something he's like a Captain Classic was like, I checked out a few of your vids. I don't know who the hell you're talking about. What's this the Fandom Menace? I'm like, wow, this is so interesting to hear people that aren't in, because we cover movie talk. They are very prevalent in geek culture in movie talk right now is the Fandom Menace. So we could talk. There's no censorship here. We could talk about the prevalence of SJW in topics in gaming and movies. That's the pretty much the only talking point they go on over and over and over. I'm not against it. I know it can be annoying. My opinion is it's always based on execution. If they do introduce a character, is it executed well, or is it just there to be there?
Give me a specific example. Like, give me a specific game or movie example.
Well, the last. Okay, since you guys are gamers,
The Last of Us.
Yeah, The Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah,
that they made like each channel made like 50 videos on that. F Naughty Dog. This, but they also struck some of their channels for video content too.
Yeah.
So
they were involved in the leaks and stuff like that. So kind of
the leaks. Oh, so did you play Ed? Since you're a Sony guy now, did you play Last of Us Part 2?
Yeah, I played a little bit of it. I played a little bit of the beginning of it, right? But I didn't know anything about this. I'm like, why is this game controversial? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, the lead character girl is a lesbian or something like that. I'm like, do I really care? I don't know. I think if the character is executed properly, like you said, what difference does it make? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's because I didn't play I own The Last of Us Part 1. But I didn't play it. I bought it on like a discount. There's some games I buy and I just never get to. I buy it when they're clearance or cheap. I bought it for like under $20. I just never even opened it. But the main character is so well regarded in the fans and they were hoping for. But I think if you do something drastic with the character, it's more towards movies. I think that's where Naughty Dog's going. They want like a different experience than just gaming. It's a combination of movies, and that's also where there's going to be an HBO series. So it worked for Walking Dead. So I think that's why they pushed it so much. The story. I didn't play it, but you stopped though. What's the reason you stopped? Just bored or?
Yeah, it's just it's a great game. Like, don't poo-poo me, people in the comments area. It's a fantastic game, AAA title. But it's sort of like once you played through the first one with any game, pretty much, and then you go to the second one. Unless you're a super diehard fan, I kind of felt myself just nodding off a little bit after a while, and I'm like, well, I'll pick it up later. And I never did. Sort of, it just sits there, right? But I wouldn't be opposed to going back to it.
I actually haven't played The Last of Us personally, but I will say I think that Naughty Dog has always done something kind of cool with every generation. They kind of pick up a new mascot or whatever. You know, PS1, they were big with Crash. And then PS2, it was Jack and Daxter. PS3, what was it? Like Uncharted. Mm-hmm. So they've always had like big hits during each generation. I thought that was pretty unique. Naughty Dog.
The Last of Us is a great combination of almost like cinema and video games kind of splicing together, because it was like a good movie that you were interacting with. And I'm a tough critic when it comes to that, because I am a story skipper. I don't know cutscenes and stuff like that. And I was not doing that during the first of The Last of Us, right? I wanted to see it. It was played out. They had good actors. The dialogue, the voices, like what they were saying and how they were acting didn't sound stupid. Other people are kind of like, dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's just skip, right? Yeah. It's just bad.
Me and you are on the exact same page as far as that goes, Ed. I'm not really a story kind of guy either. When I play a game, I think that's why I'm a big retro gamer, is because I just like to turn the power on and fucking play. You know what I mean?
But, get right into it.
Yeah, but
you're reading just the same thing.
There are a few instances though. Resident Evil 4, I don't care how many times I played that. Every once in a while, I'll restart it and I'll be like, yeah, I want to watch the cutscenes this time, because it's a great story. That's actually one of my favorite horror games of all time, Resident Evil 4. And then
a lot of people's favorites.
Yeah, dude, it's so
that's a
good.
Great game.
So good, yeah. I'm actually going to get... I want to start playing because... And this is a little announcement for anybody that watches my channel. I'm only doing horror games this month. And
that's cool.
Because of Halloween, yeah.
And I want to review The Evil Within. I've never played it.
I've heard really good stuff about
it. I'm going to get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it. I ended it, and I was very surprised at how good that game is. Good. Not only does it rival Resident Evil, it is better than it in many ways. And anyone who's a fan of Resident Evil 4, because of the director who made Resident Evil 4 worked on this game, it's good.
I can't wait to play it. Yeah, it's only like $20 on Steam, so
I know it's cheap. It's cheap.
Yeah, but first I'm gonna do Dead by Daylight. I'm gonna review Dead by Daylight. And I'll tell you what, it's not going to be positive.
Oh, okay.
No. All right. And then Ed, as you guys know, makes video games, and he made
them.
Yes.
Yeah, they're all on my website.
Remakes them, you know.
I've remade some, but some very good ones. My number one that I just came out with was the full remake of Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest.
Oh, I thought you were joking.
No,
just go to you can go to my I got the link on my videos. Just go to them, and
cool.
I got physical and you can download it for free if you want.
Yeah,
you'll like it. They're good.
That's my price point.
Yeah, I'm gonna be reviewing a couple of his games too this month, because he's done obviously Castlevania 2, and then the remake of Friday the 13th on the NES. It's so good, dude. His remake, it blew my mind. It's really good. Yeah, it's really, really good.
Is that something could we watch a clip of it or something? Or
I've got videos on my channel. You just go to my channel. You see them in there somewhere.
All right, hold on. Let me see this.
You got to do it. You're the pro here. I don't know how to switch the screen and stuff like you're doing.
I think he's in control.
Which Castlevania remake or which one? You said the...
Friday the 13th, yeah. Friday the 13th Revisited.
Let me see here.
So... Do you have gameplay clips of it on
Oh
your
yeah, there
channel?
should be tons in there.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
because
yeah.
remember whenever I'm developing the game, I like to show my progression of the
Yeah,
game through
yeah.
through video clips.
All right, let me see here. Yeah, I found it. This is another reason why StreamYard's so that I use it. You just click share audio. Here we
Yeah,
go.
this looks legit.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right.
Oh, it might be me yakking.
One
Oh God, yeah.
Just skip
it's me
to a gameplay
yakking.
part.
Yeah, just skip to a
of
gameplay.
Friday the 13th.
Oh, we don't
if
want to hear
there
any.
is any. So
Yeah,
this
we don't
is
wanna hear
free
what
there,
they
and
yeah, there you go. There you go.
present to everybody, totally free of charge. You can
Oh,
get on my
I
website,
like to hear it.
gamer3.com, of course, because
You
I
don't
can't
wanna hear
charge money
yourself,
for
Ed?
it because this
I'm
is
used to it.
It's all copyrighted by like Universal Studios or something like that. They own all the rights to like Friday the 13th, and LJN or whatever owns the rights to the game, or Nintendo. Who knows? Who cares? I don't care. And I put it out, and it is a labor of love. Just
Cool,
because there are certain games that had potential,
Wow.
but I just think that they fell short in certain areas, and Friday the 13th is one of them. And of course, because it's the only like 8-bit Friday the 13th retro game that ever came out, and I like to make it like I've made the other games in the past, where it still retains that Nintendo feel to the game. It still retains that retro feel to the game, except it sort of gives you a feeling of that you kind of never ever want to plug in the original game again after you play
Okay.
my version.
It's
That's
so
sort of like,
true.
you think like, what's the point? You know, you did such a good job of doing this one, and it still feels like you're playing essentially.
Could you get these
the
on an
same
EverDrive?
game, only
Or would that
what
not
it
work?
should have been.
No, they're
We got
they're made on the
massive
Windows
improvements
platform, the
Okay.
engine
in
that
the
I'm
game.
using,
It's not
so they're
just
only Windows
graphically
games.
improved
All right.
in terms of some of the particle effects and stuff you see on the blood and stuff, but I also like to put in more things, like I said before, that were related, more movie scene type things that you can see in the game that relate to a lot of the movies, especially 1, 2, and 3, and more Jason type kills in the game. So sometimes Jason can like he'll grab you when your life gets down to 0 or something. I don't want to spoil too much, but there's just cool Jason kills that I had to put in the game, and a whole bunch of other references, a whole bunch of other movie references that you'll see too. The game is pretty challenging. I've been play testing it, and I've been trying to work with balancing issues, but it's difficult. I don't have any play testers.
You can
So
shut
when
it
I do
off.
it
That's good
myself,
enough.
that's good.
I can tell you the rest.
I
I
just
could tell
have
you
to
anything else
gauge
you want.
that I made the game.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Because I not only did I want to, like I said, want to improve on the original NES game, which, you know, technically sucks ass. I wanted to put like Jason kills in the game, or you could be like, oh, I recognize that from part 3, or I recognize that from part 2, right? So anyone who's a real Friday the 13th fan will recognize these cool little Easter eggs that I put throughout the game.
Nice.
Fortunately, it didn't show any clips in that video, but my favorite part about that whole game is when there's a lot of jump scares too. Like you'll see parts where Jason will like throw like a camp counselor through a window, and you'll walk by and you'll be like, oh shit, like
it'll scare or Jason will jump out of nowhere, you know what I mean?
That's awesome. I appreciate anyone that's willing to do stuff like that. I really appreciate it. I'll check it out too.
You'll like it.
Michael West is a big Trump supporter. Listen, I know we have different opinion in politics, but yeah, we hope everyone gets through it okay. But hopefully, it's not that serious. I did hear he went to the hospital.
Yeah.
No. If anyone says they want someone that's crossed the line. Yes. No. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree, Michael.
And,
no one's that.
Yeah, and since we're talking about Trump too, they probably don't know this, Seth, and it's probably slipped Seth's mind. He's like, "Oh, by the way, Ed has the most #1 Trump video game on the internet right now."
Why didn't I even,
that, dude?
Yes, dude.
You
have the #1 Trump video game.
You have a Trump video game.
It's on Steam. I made part 1, and people loved it so much it went viral all over the place that they wanted.
You hear that, Michael S?
I made a sequel, so I made Trump, and I called it. It's called America's Retribution, and then part 2 is called America's Retribution Term 2. So hopefully he gets in.
Michael, I found your game developer here. You see this, Michael? He's a big Trump fan. Yes, go check out his Trump game, Michael. Did you hear that? Oh my
And
goodness!
I'm Canadian. It makes no difference.
Right,
I'm
It's
Canadian,
so
but
hilarious
still,
because
I don't
Canadians
know.
are the most liberal people on earth, and
I know.
Ed's like the only conservative.
I'm the only guy. I gotta hide it. I gotta hide it when
Yeah.
I'm public.
No,
I can't wear my Trump hat or anything, or I'll get beat
Oh,
up.
you have a Trump hat? Okay.
I got a
Oh, yeah.
Trump hat, and I've got the fake news T-shirt and all that kind of shit. But I can't wear it in public though, or I'll get my ass kicked. Everyone will beat me up.
Michael S., I found the guy for you. I found you a Canadian Trumper for you. How you like that? Great. No, that
He's hilarious. He's
I'll say
hilarious.
this. I'll say this. I'll say this. So this is where me and Ed get along very well. I'm also conservative, but I'm also not the biggest Trump supporter, to be honest.
It's
All
true.
right.
So I'm not really a Trump supporter, but I'm a conservative. So
all right, cool. I hate politics, and I don't like any of them. I don't like any of the politics. I'm not for or against anyone.
Yeah, but wait. I always got to say this ahead of time, though. I was it's not fair. I was a Trump fan before he was ever president.
Yeah, he was.
Before he was ever president. So it had nothing to do with him being president. The Apprentice, he's fun. I mean, he is. It's just, I don't know. There's something just entertaining about it when he's just like the shit that comes out of his mouth. It's just like, Rosie O'Donnell is a disaster, okay? Fat ugly pig, she's a disaster.
Oh, my goodness.
She wrote this book of hers, Rosie. It was a disaster. Like, a big fat ugly cow, and you're fired.
All right. And so Michael S. is trying to challenge you on Trump fandom.
I think he's gonna become your biggest fan now, Ed.
Oh yeah,
he's gonna go subscribe to your channel.
Snowdub likes this guy. Snowdub, can you pop in for a few minutes?
Oh shit.
They need to meet Jolly for sure. I don't know if you're ready or not. Let me.
I hate Michael S. I hate Canada now to the U.S. Huh?
What?
What, dude?
Well, grab a number and get in line, buddy.
No, we like Canada.
Canada's all right, yeah. But
I tried
to the States. I tell that to Seth all the time.
Dude, I tried inviting Ed to my wedding, which
But
is going to be next year.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you. But Ed said he can't go to my wedding because if he comes, he'll never leave.
I won't leave.
Oh, really?
America's
he'll never go home.
In my mind, America's so cool.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we like.
I want to walk around.
Not going to argue there.
Big fat double Glocks, you know what I mean, and double holsters walking around everywhere. You know what I mean?
He wants to
fuck with me, right? Like,
dude, this is a Canadian. This is a Canadian who sees America how you would in movies. Like his first day in America.
I go, let's go out with some double barrel shotguns and shoot some pumpkins in the street and stuff. Right?
I'm like,
dude,
you can't do that, right? I'm
or
like,
let
you can't do that in
AR-15
America.
out the window while we drive
talking
down the
about?
street.
Depends
Right?
where you're at.
Yeah. No, he's under the impression you can just go. You can drive around in a pickup with a big Confederate flag, being naked, shooting M16s everywhere. I'm like,
yeah.
I mean,
they're not even legal in certain states. So it's like,
oh boy!
Yeah,
all right,
waving the American flag the whole way, Patriot style.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, the main thing is, regardless if you're a fan or not, do not say. Please don't anyone on the internet wish harm on anyone. That's across the line.
No, of course not. Of course not.
But that is happening, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's people taking it way too fucking far.
Right.
That's my opinion. You know what I mean?
I don't know what's going to happen now. I mean, he is. Maybe it's just it might just be precautions.
From what I understand, it's precautionary measures just to make sure everything's okay.
Yeah, I didn't look into it.
Well, I guess Kelly and Conway came down with COVID.
Oh, the COVID thing, yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of other people in the cabinet and everything too. So it's just, he just posted a tweet saying he's fine from the hospital. Thanks for all the love.
Yeah, good.
In Arizona, we're allowed to conceal and carry without a license. Last the Old West, Wyatt Earp country. So you have to go visit Snowdub.
Yeah.
California. Yeah.
I like this sci-fi dragon dude. I've been skimming through a couple of his comments. He seems all right.
Yeah, he's usually here. Yeah, where are you, sci-fi?
I liked what he said about it was a little ways back, but he was talking about how if like the Universal Monsters movies tried to do like what they're doing with Marvel, how the movies would just get it would just get old. And
Yes.
I'm 100% with him on that, because they almost tried to start doing that with what was it with the first was Dracula Untold, and then they made The Mummy with Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
And apparently that was I didn't watch it, but that was a bomb.
That's a stinker.
Yeah. And so they're like, nope, let's not do this.
Oh, cool. Snow Dub might come in. Yeah.
Sweet.
I need Snow Dub in here. He has provided lots of entertainment for the internet. You don't even know.
That is true.
I'll have to check him out.
Yes.
But has he provided you with clockwise titties?
Oh, clockwise titties. That's an inside joke. If you haven't, unless you've seen it, I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Well, it's unlisted for a reason.
It's so immature, I know, but I love things that are immature. I have such an immature sense of humor, you know what I mean? And Seth was heavily inebriated with his friends at the time, so.
Yeah, that's right. He was talking about
the best content comes out when that happens. I don't know.
Alien Gunner. Don't start these rumors like this, Alien Gunner. It's that could get trending. If you made a video on that on YouTube, Alien Gunner, go ahead and make that video. Yes,
I was just thinking about it. Affect it.
Maybe it was on purpose. No.
Would it affect the? Is it going to affect the debates?
It can, if it depends. It depends if it affects his health. Also, people are going to want to. Also, if they come in, let's be honest. I'm not getting into the mask debate. I wear masks all the time, but I'm just saying people don't like to be told what to do.
No.
If they all come in without them after what happened, that's going to be like people are like, whoa, look, he's putting us at risk again. Or he had it. It's going to be weird. It is weird. This whole thing is weird. 2020 stopped, and it's not ending.
Is weird. Yeah.
Let's be real. 2021, at least the beginning, is not going to be any different. Unfortunately, my whole thing is I don't care about politics, but I want to get past the whole election part and then actually the official who's officially next president or remaining.
I want to get past all this COVID crap.
I'll be honest,
but that together too. That's what I'm not looking forward to. Is the drag out process of who actually winning. Is there voter fraud? All this other fraud. I'm like, this is going to be such a headache. I don't want to listen to it all. I don't.
Do you know what I think? Yeah. I think that a lot of this COVID stuff is going to be like pandemic. I think it's going to start to decline after the elections.
I hope.
I think a lot of it has to do with that. Obviously not the virus in general, because I mean, it's an actual it's a thing.
It is. Made up. But you guys are lucky though, because it's not as bad. If you come over here, you'd be just like, "What the hell's going on?" We're all wearing masks out here. Like, we've really conformed to the government. We don't at least you guys have people on the opposite side who are saying, "Well, this is against our freedoms. You're not making us wear a mask." See, you're getting like an $800 fine if you're not wearing your mask and stuff.
Are you
stuff
serious?
Yeah, we're getting fined out here and everything like that, like crazy. So everyone's wearing a mask.
And
I'm single. I'm single, right? And I'm just like, well, this is making it harder for me to date and everything, because all the girls are wearing masks. And then I go, oh, can you take off your mask for a second just so I can see you? And he takes her mask off, and I go, oh no, put it back on. Put it back on.
Ed Findley, mask wearing causes dating problems. Okay, Ed. That could be a concern. There's especially nowadays. What's under the mask?
Don't talk to me that close. You gotta be 6 feet away.
You want to go out to dinner, Ed? You don't know what's under this mask either.
Hey,
but I trust you.
Oh, you trust me? Okay.
So, Mad Max, do you wear a COVID mask over your mask too, or?
I can. I have one in the car. I don't.
It's built in.
Where I leave mine.
It's built in.
No, I wear a mask everywhere I can though. But I'm not. I've been married for a while. I'm not on the prowl like Ed.
Yeah, exactly. They never think about us single guys all the time, right? It's always everyone who's already nice and cozy with their wives and families already.
Make a YouTube video on that.
Yeah.
Man,
they'll probably remove it from fucking YouTube. I'll get banned.
No. You know what really sucks about this mask wearing is the dating scene. I can't tell what's under there. No. Man, does this cause problems with my love life?
That's the best thing ever.
Are you kidding me? That video might go viral.
Dude, it probably would.
Like, what's
Yeah,
the
All
deal?
right,
It
all
totally
right. I'll
would.
do it
It
just
totally
for you. Just
do
for
it.
you, I'll
Oh,
do it.
please.
And I will be deadly serious about it too.
Yes,
You'll be the only one who's like in on the joke.
Well, us here. We'll all thumbs up the
Yeah,
hell
all
out
three
of
of us. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
all right, fine.
Well, okay.
I'm such a sucker to peer pressure.
Yeah, I think that would be an amazing video. I can't wait. I might do a reaction to it. The goal, man. My excitement for Borat may be higher than the Mandalorian. I don't know if it's higher. I just can't. I'm so excited because it was filmed during this whole.
Yeah,
show.
that's the best time to do
That's-
it. Who knows
I mean-
what? Like that was just a trailer. Who knows
It
what
was
other shit he's got in there? You know what I mean?
Oh,
He does
yeah.
a lot of like he pushes the envelope a lot. I always thought Bruno was one of his best works ever. Every time I watch that, and I've watched it a lot of times, I'm just like, there's just certain parts, and it's just funny. I was telling Seth about it, and I don't even think Seth saw it or whatever.
I've seen
right?
it.
You've seen it? Okay, yeah. And we were talking about the penis on the screen
Yeah.
wiggling around, and then it talks and stuff. I'm
He's
like,
talking.
who thinks of that? Like, who can
Yeah,
get away with
Bruno
that?
was, yeah.
Grobnob the
It was
Troll.
okay.
They're against wearing. Okay, well that'll end well. I don't know. Michael S wants you. Let me see. Where is it?
America.
He says, "Move to America, please." He's inviting you.
If he does, he's moving to Iowa.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
I
right.
said Iowa or Texas.
Yeah.
Whatever the
Just
most
the major cities as you
gun-toting,
can.
the most gun-toting state there is.
All
well,
right.
well, Iowa because that's where I live, and he wants to be close to me.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's true.
That's really sweet. That's really
Yeah,
sweet.
he can't. He wouldn't be able to stand not being.
Dude, what do you
Able to
think
talk
of
to
this?
me for more
Seth
than
is like
5
literally
seconds.
my brother from another mother kind of thing.
Oh, it's
you know
so
what I mean?
good.
Yeah.
Michael, what do you think of Michael S's comment here, Ed?
Or
Brett is a
America is better than all of Canada.
Certain areas, maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, I've been to Canada. It's pretty cool.
It's
where I
got some
live.
cool places. I'm right in British Columbia, so that's like I guess like
okay.
the California of
Yeah,
Canada,
Seattle
right?
North,
So,
basically. Yeah.
yeah, we got it pretty good out here.
Here's the Goldman said.
Just
South
no guns.
America-
We're not allowed to have any guns, and it's boring.
Yeah.
Oh really? I didn't know
Yeah.
they were that strict up there.
Oh, yeah.
With the
Yeah,
gun laws.
you'll get thrown in jail if you got a gun.
Okay.
So they just let the
Dolly's not
criminals-
making a
They
trip
just
there.
let the criminals have the guns. That's all. They're allowed to have them.
Goldman says Cohen said he risked his life making the movie. Okay. I believe it. I think he also went to these controversies. There's a lot of talk about specific groups. I think I heard that filming he went to some rallies and stuff. I'm like, okay. Besides what you saw in the trailer, I don't know if that's true.
He
or not.
did in Bruno. Remember, he went to the Middle East when he was
did.
fully gay with that terrorist guy, and he told that story. He's like, that guy wanted to shoot him right there in the chair.
Yeah.
So yeah,
glad to
he's
see Borat
gutsy.
in a new bathing suit. Mirror domains. All right. Grobnod says, I love going into the bank wearing a mask. You never got that's true.
Oh, I thought of that. I was like, if anyone wants to do some
Oh my
crime
God.
now and
Just
get
be
away with it, you know what I mean? Like, now's the time.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. No one would be able to tell who it is. Like everybody you would fit in so well.
That's a good point. No one's tried it yet.
Yeah.
At least not that I've heard of.
Yeah, not to give anyone any ideas.
Alien got it. Michael is our young captive conservative. Yes, for sure. Okay, let me see what else I had. I'm honest. You know what? You guys are great because I was struggling to come up with content today.
Dude, this is hilarious. I don't
Yeah.
care.
This
This
is
is
awesome.
fun. This is fun. Yeah.
We got content coming out of the wazoo.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
Content
Well,
for
I do
days.
have. We could actually say, what are you playing right now? What are you gaming?
That's
are
a
you
good question.
What's console or are you playing PC?
Seth doesn't play.
I think I know what Seth's playing.
Remember the Among Us? Remember
Yeah.
the Among Us, dude?
Yeah.
Oh my God, we broke that game.
Dude, we so broke the rules of
We
Among Us.
cheated so bad on that game.
Yeah. We were live streaming and let's see. So Ed would like be the imposter.
I'd be the killer. And
Yeah,
you're not
he'd be the
supposed to
killer.
know, right? No one's supposed to know. But right away, I just tell Seth I'm the killer, and his buddy knows too. And so we're running around supporting each other, and then I'm just killing everyone else but them because they know who I am.
cheater.
I know. And then we're voting. It's like you get, what do? You go into that chat session and people are like so suspicious. Who could it be? Who could it be? And then what they do is they back me up. And what was I doing, Seth? I just told everyone I was the killer and they didn't even believe me.
Yeah.
me.
Oh my god, it was hilarious. He'd be like, "No, seriously, I'm the killer,"
No,
and they're
really,
like,
I'm the
"Yeah,
killer."
right. No, it's not." The
it's
killer
not.
wouldn't admit it. And he really was.
And I was acting like I was a 12-year-old. I told everyone I was like a 12-year-old girl or whatever. And
That sounds about right.
I totally
Well, that's the
catfished everybody.
demographic.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
catfished everyone. I'm like, you bunch of dumb little kids out there.
Oh my god.
I mean, this game's rose in popularity recently, and it's an older game.
Yeah, it's really good. That's what Seth said too. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. I think it came out in 2018, and I think it was just YouTubers, Twitch streamers, like the big ones, just randomly started playing it, and then it just blew up because of it.
It'll go way up here, and then it'll just be like. It's just a trendy thing.
I'd rather watch people play this game. It's not my type of game, but I enjoy it watching others. Like I wasn't watching your video.
I'm the same way though. I had no intentions of playing this game, but my little sister, she's 13, right? So this is her kind of game, and she's like, "Please play it," and I'm like, "Fine, I'll download it, I'll try it." And I'm like, "This is interesting. It's kind of like Friday the 13th, the game."
Friday the 13th.
And did you watch my video on it, right? Okay, so. Yeah, that was the big thing that I wanted to talk about in that video was the fact that it's so similar to that, not just gameplay wise, but also the fact that I think it's a game that's going to flop. Like it's big right now, but it's so repetitive.
It's so repetitive
that I think it's only going to be. It's just a trend right now. I think after a couple months, people are going to move on. They're not going to be talking about this game anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. I did play one trendy game. I don't really usually jump on these games, but I played Fall Guys. Because what else am I going to do?
I heard that. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard it was huge, but I haven't. Yeah,
you have PlayStation Plus?
I don't have. No.
Okay. Ed, do you have PlayStation Plus?
Yeah, I got it, but it doesn't ring a bell. I thought you were going to say Fortnite.
No, I mean, if you have PlayStation Plus, you should. It's free right now. Well, it was last month. I don't know.
What's it called? Fall Guy, right?
Yeah, and people were. My wife likes it. I thought it was fun. I'm not very good at it though.
Looks like it'd be hella frustrating. I've seen people play it, but I've never done it myself.
Huh.
So what I'm actually playing right now is I'm actually getting hyped for next gen, and I wasn't. I was all on the Amico bandwagon.
Yeah.
I was like looking for some more old school, and then it got delayed, and I'm like, I'm bored. There's all after that last thing. It's going to be a while before it comes out, and then I've been actually scooping up some games I missed. I bought Wreckfest for like $20 on.
Yeah, didn't you? And aren't you getting Doom? Weren't you downloading Doom Eternal?
Doom, and then I just got Squadrons in the mail today.
Oh,
which
cool!
I'm really looking forward to, and I got to hook up my VR set. I got a used VR set.
I got Ghost, that AAA samurai type game.
Which one? Because I remember you were telling me about that, but I searched it and there was like 2 different Ghost games that came up.
Oh, Ghosts, something.
Is it Ghost Wire or Ghost of Shumi?
Yeah, Shumi. Yeah, that's what I mean. The one you can't pronounce. Yeah, that one. Yeah. Which is good, but you can't skip the story on it, and everyone's complaining about that, including myself, because it's a long, drawn out one of these long, boring samurai things that get drawn way out, and you're kind of not interested in it. But the game itself seems really good. It's basically like Metal Gear, only you're a samurai. So you can't really go wrong with that.
Did you guys hear about the Sega arcade machine that came out, or that's coming out, the Astro City Mini?
I have it pre-ordered.
Dude, I reviewed it and it flopped so bad. It was the worst thing I ever did.
Hey, you got it already?
No, but I didn't review it. But yeah, I did like a reaction.
Okay.
Yeah. Dude, it was the worst video I've ever made. I had to put it on private.
Oh, I pre-ordered it from Japan. I got Amazon Japan. I'm like, because I'm looking for it because I like Golden Axe, Revenge of Death Adder.
Oh, right on.
Oh, yeah, and that's a rare one. They never put that on anything.
No, that hasn't been on anything yet.
Yeah.
And I do have it on my on my original Xbox modded though. I have a bunch of arcade games.
Yeah.
Let's see that video I did. It got 18 likes and 93 dislikes.
93 dislikes.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
my kind of video. Send it to me Discord or something.
Well, let's see. It's a picture of the console with me doing this. Big thumbs down.
I mean, it's because there's a lot of Sega fanboys. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I'm a Sega fanboy though.
I like
I
Sega.
get
I'm
yeah, I
huge
get-
into Sega. Yeah, I just
I
think
get
that
massive thumbs down.
me
sometimes.
and Ed are on the same page as far as we think that here lately, because we both love Sega, but we think they're kind of just pushing cash grabs out there, like Streets of Rage 4.
Streets of Rage.
I
Yeah.
like it, but I prefer pixel art. I mean, it's decent.
That's exactly what I said. That's why
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
one
It's still
major
good, though.
reason why I
It's
didn't
still-
like it. It's okay, but I think it could have been a lot better than what it was.
The actual gameplay though is really tight. Even though it has that new style.
Yeah.
Like the new Battletoads sucks.
Oh god,
And
yeah.
I was looking
We
forward to
talked
it.
about that too.
yeah, we did
even
talk
with-
about that.
Even
yeah.
with the style, even with the new style, I was like,
It
looking
looks like
forward to-
Powerpuff Girls or something. I said it's just
No, I don't.
know.
I don't mind the style. It's just that it does so many mini games and stuff after a certain point, and then you lose interest, and then it's
it
just
doesn't know what it wants to be. It's kind of all over
it
the
doesn't
place.
know what it wants to be.
You know, yeah, it's one of those games that's everywhere. You know, like
Yeah.
that Splatterhouse remake, right?
okay. Here's Alien. Oh, did Alien Gunner? Did you get Squadrons 2? Battlefront 2.
Yeah, I was kind of
Flight
asking him like the difference.
is baby mode compared to Squadrons. It's a real good game. It's just really challenging. I get obliterated in PvP. Okay.
I like challenging games.
Me
All
too.
right. I didn't play. I'm doing this instead of playing it, which it's not a mistake. This is fun. That's the other problem is YouTube and you get some new games and stuff. And
Oh, Sci-Fi Dragon says he's all pretty lost with all this video game talk. Okay, fine. I'll change the
Well,
topic.
no,
Well, hold on.
Something
One
else.
more thing I want to say though.
All right, go.
As far as like games we're playing here recently, I've been playing a lot of Mario Maker 2.
okay.
Searching for like extremely hard levels. And dude, I get addicted. I get sucked into it because I won't want to quit until I finally beat a level, and I'll sit there for hours, dude. I love a challenge.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's a good one.
I have Mario Maker 2, but I haven't played
Yeah.
it much. I need to do that. I have so
Yeah.
many games I need to play.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
I also
Yeah, lots of people say that.
I
It's
also
hard to
pre-ordered-
keep up. There's something coming out like every day
Yeah.
if you wanted to. You
well,
know,
I,
like
I have Crash pre-order 2, which is
we're
didn't
so
get
Oh,
it on
yeah.
time.
spoiled for choice. It wasn't like that back in the day. You know,
I
like
know,
we'd be
right?
like one game would come out and you
I
beg
was
your
the-
parents to get it, right?
I was debating. I wasn't going to get Crash at 60. It's like Crash 4 $60. It should be like 40 or 50. I thought, but they're charging full price. But they really went overboard with the new types of the levels. Once you go back to them, there's a lot of replay there. So I'm really looking forward to it.
That's good. You know what I really liked is that Crash Bash game on the PS1. It was kind of like a Mario Party game,
Yeah,
but for Crash. That dude, when I was little, I used to play that all the time.
I never played that one. I
There's
knew of it. I just never bought it.
Dude, there was this
Crash
one I was addicted to. You're on this iceberg or something, and I think it was called like Polar Panic, and you're on these polar bears riding around on this block of ice, and whoever's the last one standing wins, and you have to try to knock each other off the ice. I played that forever.
Hey Seth, did you add pink eye to that eyeball back there?
No, I just got that.
Oh, okay. I thought you just
I farted
added that.
on
It was like all white
no.
before. It was all white before, and then all of a sudden now it's all bloodshot.
I farted on it.
Well, what does Sci-Fi Dragon like to talk about?
Well,
then,
he-
if we don't
no,
want to
he-
talk about games.
Well, no, sci-fi's a good friend. But
I'll talk about
my-
movies.
No,
Me
no,
and
but
Seth
the,
are movie
the-
buffs
but the
too.
main issue with sci-fi is he's like retro, so he picks up Blu-rays, but he doesn't check out the new content for streaming and stuff. So it's hard to. If you talk about Godzilla vs King Kong, we're all for it, but it's delayed. There's not much to talk about it.
Yeah.
He's big into the kaiju
Oh, I
type
got you.
anime, but there's
Yeah.
not. Well, honestly, we stretch for topics as it is because there's not a lot of new content. There is on streaming though. Are you guys Star Wars fans? Mandalorian? You watch Mandalorian season?
I was never a Star Wars fan. Like I watch it like anybody else does, but I'm not like your diehard fan. But what I
Yeah.
will talk about though, and you guys, if you are Star Wars fans, can maybe educate me on this. Why does the Han Solo movie get such a bad rap? And the other ones don't so much. I mean, why does everyone just like this is
Because
such
of
a crappy
the fandom
movie?
menace.
And I watched it, and I thought it was one of the best Star Wars movies I ever seen.
What?
What, the
I
Phantom
think
Menace?
so. No,
Solo.
the
Oh.
Han
The fandom-
Solo, the Han
Oh,
Solo
really?
one.
No, the
Okay.
Fandom Menace made that movie horrible.
Oh, okay.
No, because it's just the videos on YouTube and all that kind of stuff.
Well, I don't know.
It was
what
poisoned
Mike,
before it even came out.
I don't know what Mike West is talking about. Just forget your other friends who's always supporting you in the car. What are you talking about? I'm trying to look up new topics and cover everything. I'm not.
Yeah.
You know, I have a hard time to. He's just giving me heat.
As
Okay.
far as Star Wars goes, I like the original trilogy. I wasn't really big
grew up
into the
with it.
rest.
I was such a little kid. Like I saw Return of the Jedi at the drive-in.
Oh, that's pretty
You know
cool.
what I mean? Yeah, that's tough to beat.
this is why we have problems. Sci-fi. Polar golf. What are you talking about? I don't know.
Polar golf.
Polar
Oh,
golf.
because I was talking about that polar bear game on
Oh, okay.
Crash.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Are they
Polar golf? I don't know this stuff.
Tarantino?
Out of nowhere.
I like Tarantino a little bit.
Yeah.
Gran Turismo was really good.
Yeah.
What?
Have you ever seen Gran Turismo? That was a good movie. Quentin Tarantino.
Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
No, that's not called
That's a
Gran.
game.
Oh, that's
Turismo.
Clint Eastwood.
Gran
I'm
Torino.
stupid.
Gran
Yeah,
Torino.
that's
I was
that's Clint
talking-
Eastwood. What the fuck am I talking about?
I don't.
And that's
I
not
was-
even
I was
Tarantino.
I
that was
know
Clint
that's Clint
You
Eastwood.
totally blew my mind. My mind was like in this many directions on that one. No,
I was
Tarantino.
going, wait, that would be an amazing film to get Clint Eastwood in the last Tarantino movie.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh my
yeah.
goodness!
I was gonna say,
Tarantino
I'm
is
more
one
of
of my
a
favorite
guy.
directors of all time.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
did,
you stumbled
hard for him
upon
to make a
something
bad
great there,
movie.
Captain Classic. That I would. Can you imagine?
Dude, that would be crazy. Get him in like a fucking Kill Bill movie or some
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
loves casting those old guys. He has some of his favorite guys. Give him some great dialogue. Quentin Tarantino's like a master of great dialogue. He knows how to get people to talk in a room like like we do in real life, like interesting dialogue. It doesn't feel like they're just going nah, 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 from a script back and forth, right?
You know who I think's
They like Tarantino, Michael. What are you talking about?
you know who I think's a bit overrated? I don't have any problems with him, but
Michael loves me.
Shyamalan, whatever. M Night.
Oh, M Night
Yeah.
Shyamalan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hit or miss.
Yeah.
Real hit or miss.
Real misses, more misses lately than hits. We
Yeah.
thought he was going to be back on track with that.
The one with the superheroes.
Yeah, what was
Yeah.
it called? Oh, man, I'm missing the title.
Invincible something or something. I can't remember. It was.
Well, I
it
know
was
the
based
last one
off
was
of the
called
first
okay,
one.
Split. I almost said
Oh
Splat.
yeah, yeah. It
Split
was
in Glass.
yeah, that's
which
what
I
it
still
was.
liked, but do you guys think it? Guy Ritchie's great, yeah. Although I didn't like that Arthur movie, the last Arthur, but he's also coming back with he's working with
Glass.
Okay, I actually have a question. I think this would be an interesting topic for all four of us. Favorite horror movie?
Oh my God! There's never been a
You
better
said
timing.
You said that.
Oh,
already.
who's it?
Yeah, what's going on, guys?
What is going on?
Yes, this is Jolly. This is music, Snow Dub Music and Entertainment.
I
Yeah,
feel-
Hey,
I feel like I'm on TV right now or something.
you're on the YouTube. This is my. one of
Oh,
my
like look at this. This is awesome.
this
What
is
if
one
we
of my
broke? What if we broke the world record for the most people in one live stream?
Oh no.
No,
I
you
think I
can't.
got before.
We
could
wouldn't
do
have
9
room
on
to
this.
talk. No
This
one would be able to
this
get a
is
word
one of
in.
my. This is one of my best friends on YouTube. Snow Dub Music. He's almost at 1K. So if you could go sub to him, he's almost at that benchmark, and he's really
right
into
on.
horror. Really, he's into gaming too. He's played Ghost of Tsushima.
Is this you in all your videos?
yeah.
Are you even
I'm
asking
host.
that at this point?
Well, there's other characters too. We got El Perro de Rovera around here somewhere, and Mike Raj. And, yeah, there's different characters, but I'm the host.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah,
This
dude!
is so much
You look like
talent.
you look like you ride a Harley or something.
It's the Cotton Connection, man.
Right? Yeah, I'm part of the Cotton Connection, Trump supporter, of course. And, and me and Max, we like to make fun of pool boys. That's kind of like our thing.
I found a hardcore Trumper in Canada. This guy up the top.
I seen that. Yeah, I was like,
I'm
wow,
like,
this guy's awesome.
Yeah, he wants to come down and start some shit. No, he wants to come down and have some fun in America.
Yeah,
Right. Go shoot some guns, drink some
Yes.
yes,
guns.
yes.
America. Right.
He made a Trump video game.
I have the best Trump video game on the internet, bar none.
What?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
on Steam.
It's on Steam. You can get it on my website. You can
He's
check it out.
searching it right
America's Retribution.
All right, I'll check it out.
That's making me laugh.
That's awesome. Stream.
It's good. You'll love it.
Yeah, if you ever want to stop by Snowdub's channel, I'd say his most poppin' streams are the Tuck and Roll Show on Saturday nights.
Okay.
You want to check him out?
I'm freaking out right now. I grew up with Sesame Street. This is like crazy. I can't believe this
he's
is
from
real.
a
Is
different.
this happening right
He's
now?
from a different street than Sesame.
Yeah,
Rough-
but I mean,
rougher
this is
side
like,
of town.
he's so talented, though.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, he's a
Yeah, you
rapper
gotta hear my
too.
music. Yeah, my music's pretty tight. We actually, Fan Addicts of Film. Fan Addicts of Film is just did a new song, and I did a rap for him. So that should be coming out tomorrow.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
I'm so down for that.
Oh, my viewers are calling me out on my
Dude,
BS. I have to watch the thing. I'm not a big. I wear a mask on YouTube, but I'm not a big horror fan. I appreciate.
I tried to get Max to watch.
I'm gonna watch
for
the
what,
thing.
a year now.
I am gonna watch the thing.
Oh
I
wait,
know-
yeah, we still got
What thing? The thing? The original thing?
Yeah,
John Carpenter's the thing.
Oh,
he's
that
40, he's
movie
40
is
years too late.
amazing.
Oh, great
Right?
movie, great
I've
movie.
seen it dozens of times.
John
That's my
Carpenter,
favorite.
man. John Carpenter's great.
If you look up there, there's an autographed picture of Kurt Russell in his snow gear.
Nice.
Oh,
I can't
Hail
get
to
over
Russell.
I can't
Hail
get
to
over the
Russell.
finger pointing.
I also do other things with the finger, right, Max?
Oh yeah, yes. No, he actually one of the moments I was like, oh god. We tried to have a debate at one point, and he came on stream, and the guy wasn't showing him a lot of respect, so he just let it loose, and
You're talking about D level, huh?
yeah, he shot Silly
Oh,
String.
This for D level.
He shot
Nice.
Silly String all over the front of the camera. He's like, what?
I like this guy.
Yes.
I like
Well,
this guy or this guy right here, this way.
Yeah, they love
Like,
Jolly. Go! I'm
You
serious.
must have seen that puppet movie. What was that puppet movie? It's killing me. That came out with the comedian actor on it. You know what I'm saying? Everyone was puppets, and they had to solve that crime.
Oh, the Happy Time Murders.
Yes.
Happy Time Murders,
Yes.
yes.
That movie was
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah,
I
that's
liked
Brian Henson with Jim Henson Productions. So that's not Disney related. That's why it was, R rated.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah,
fantastic.
I'm gonna bring up your channel now, Snowdub, because you're so close.
Yeah.
Please go sub to his channel.
Hold up.
979.
Before I forget, let me do this right now.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because I feel you, bro. I just passed 1,100 subs, so I'm not too far ahead of you. Yeah,
Congrats.
thank
Yeah.
you.
All right. So here, go give him some love.
Oh yeah, you left the link. Cool.
Should we
Nice.
watch a music video? I mean, he's so talented. I kind of want to watch it now that we talked
I'm
about his
down.
music too. Which music video
wait,
should we watch?
What part of Canada do they live in? Are you by chance in Vancouver?
Yeah, how'd you guess?
Vancouver Island.
Vancouver Island.
Oh, okay.
British Columbia.
Play Go Hawks. Play Go Hawks.
Oh, Michael S is requesting the Canadians link. I'll get Captain Classic too. All right.
Oh, okay.
Let me see here. Hold on.
Yeah. Well, I know Seattle is kind of your neighbor, and I'm a big Seahawks fan. Yeah, I got the jersey on.
Oh yeah.
Oh
I'm a-
shit, you got a jersey and everything.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of famous. We had a music video that we did up there, Seahawks
Oh,
anthem,
yeah.
and it was on the radio and on the news.
Dude, that's sweet.
Yeah,
Here
it's
you
pretty
go.
cool.
Here you
All
go, Michael S. Here is Ed Fendley.
Oh, I was
Oh,
just gonna
definitely.
do it for you. Okay, you got it.
Hey, so what are your thoughts on the Green Bay Packers?
Oh, we've had quite the rivalry with them.
Yeah,
I was actually at the 2015 NFC Championship game, and I got to go on the field afterwards. It was awesome.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mhm. But unfortunately, the Packers lost that game, but it was fortunate for me.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Hey, at least it's not as big of a rivalry with the Bears. The Bears, man.
Right,
I
right.
can't stand
What?
them Bears.
Change
We
my
got-
channel
we got
to
a
the
playoff
Canadian. What
rivalry, I
are you
think.
talking about?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Packers and
Michael's
Hawks.
in love with me, is why.
Yeah, I know. He
in love with
prefers
me.
you.
Dude,
Thanks a
he's
lot,
like-
Michael S. Thanks a lot.
that's hilarious.
Okay. Here is Captain Classic's channel.
Thank
So go sub to him too.
you.
And
Captain
yes,
Classic.
since you're talking about your famous video, let's watch the Seahawks one then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to watch the whole thing, but yeah, give him a snippet of it or something.
Yeah.
And then clockwise titties. No, I'm kidding.
I'll have to
No.
check this one
I'm
out.
kidding.
Hashtag free the titty.
Yes.
Go Niners.
Let me look this up here. Oh, here's the one. I wanted to get the right one.
Yeah, it's the one on top. It's the most popular one. It's the very top.
The one with 13K, right?
Yep. Unfortunately, the puppet's not in this one, but I am in a couple other videos.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Cause you're messing with the legion of the Go Hawks, Go Hawks, Go Hawks, Go Hawks, Go Hawks. Cause you're messing with the legion of the 12th man in effect.
It's so good.
It's a great
Pause for
song.
a second. Max, pause.
Okay, hold on.
Pause.
Sorry.
Nice. Okay, right in the left corner there, the black lady right behind the bike is
Okay.
Marshawn Lynch's mom.
Oh, hell yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
Right on.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
that's pretty cool. She came out for the video, so I was
Nice.
excited. Yeah.
I like her when they bring her on to Berkeley and stuff. That's cool.
Do they still
I like
they still
Burst.
play this sometimes or?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah. It's there's lots of fans that still do it as their like pregame,
Awesome.
warm up, get them hyped up. Yeah.
All right, we'll play a little bit more, and then I just was showing you a glimpse. He has lots of
Yeah. Yeah.
music.
It was just a bad throw. What you man unleash the beast mode. 12 man explodes. Yeah. Where I was born and raised, grew up watching Marge and Zorn and Dave Craig. I can feel the fever of the Hawks in my bones. With my Bondsworth haircut, we rock the kingdom like Walter Jones. Can't stop the clock since Chuck knocks socks, pop jocks on the socks. Got close in 05, keep the dream alive. Win, lose, or tie, Hawks fan till I die.
Oh yeah. Such a handsome man, that snowman. There she is. A little bit of close-up view there. Kind of see her. Right on, Max.
All right, that's just a glimpse. Go check him out. He's got lots of other tracks.
It's
He-
so quality.
yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah, good
he
job.
did some.
dude.
He did another track recently.
Amazing.
Hey, sup, Firewater. I could send you the link too if you want. This is kind of how the show goes. Once I'm live, my friends are like, okay. I don't know if you want to pop on or not, Firewater. We'll see. We're kind of light on topics, but we have a lot of new friends here, new guys to talk about stuff. Very opinionated guys, which is cool. Let me see here, Firewater. Anything else that's going on that you want to talk about? Anything plans for your channel? I know Jolly's channel tomorrow.
There we go.
Talk and Roll show's been taken off.
I'm mostly doing like the streaming and stuff like you guys. Like I'm not streaming myself or making too many videos myself. I'm getting kind of burnt out, but I would rather do like we're doing right now. I'd rather be on other people's shows, promoting other people's channels and such.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so if I can move other people who want to see me over to like say you guys or Seth or something like that, I'd rather join in with other people.
Yeah. So for like here recently, I think Ed's been on my channel more than his own.
Yeah.
And a lot of his subscribers are subscribed to me because they know we're really close and
That's
so
cool.
yeah.
They have good content. Firewater, thanks for joining us. I got some new friends here I just met. Well, I followed Captain Classic first, and then Ed. They're mostly into gaming. Big Trumper in Canada, Ed Findlay. He's a big fan of Trump.
I hope he has a speedy recovery, regardless of anyone's politics.
Regardless of politics, we want everyone. We hope he's okay.
And I'm glad Biden tested negative, so that's good.
Oh yeah, can you imagine if that was the opposite?
That would have been just a
my
complete.
goodness.
That would have been complete ass show.
Both sick. Oh yeah.
It would have been a disaster.
Yeah,
I
nobody.
mean, hopefully that stays negative because sometimes incubation period takes a little bit, but I'm hoping. But yeah, good
Biden's
stuff.
older too.
Oh, hey, we never did say what our favorite horror movies were, did they?
Horror
Oh yeah,
movies.
Well, I
yeah.
did.
Well, me and Seth talked about this before, and I go, well, he goes, well, answer. Are you still there? And I'm like, well, you kind of got to think about that one for a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm just like, there's so many come to mind.
Well, if you guys have one,
I went right to which pretty much everybody's normally is, but then I changed it after. I went to what it was, The Exorcist, the original Exorcist, right? Because it scared the crap out of me, whatever, blah blah blah. And then I was like, well, if you go on to, let's say, would you categorize this movie as a horror movie or a thriller? I don't know. I changed it to 7. I said 7 if you want to say that that's a horror movie. That's my favorite horror movie.
I got my top 10 horror movies right here, actually, on the list. If you want to read them off. Number 10 is Evil Dead 2.
Oh, cool.
Let's see. Number 9.
2 is the best one.
Devil's Rejects.
I never see that one yet.
That's a good one, yeah.
I heard the new one. I heard the new one was awful.
It wasn't very good. Yeah. Number 8 is Friday the 13th, Part 7. That's the first one with Kane Hodder.
Oh, wait, which
7,
one? Part 7.
Part 7. Yep.
Oh yeah. For some reason, I was thinking he was in Part 6, but yeah.
I love 6 too. I do. I love 6. It was a hard one to pick between. Number 7 is Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yeah.
Number 6 is Halloween. Number 5 is Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Number 4 is Hellraiser. Number 3 is Aliens, which some people call sci-fi, but I consider it horror. And then number 2 is Exorcist, and number 1 is The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing.
The Thing is your number 1. Yeah,
you have a pretty good list there.
Very good list.
Yeah, Hellraiser. I love Hellraiser. It's a masterpiece. I will say I actually like Nightmare on Elm Street 3 more than the original.
Yeah,
but they're both really good.
What is that? Is that Dream Warriors, right?
Dream Warriors, yeah, it was great. My
all-time
time
sequel for sure.
Yeah, my all-time favorite horror is definitely Saw, the first one.
I was going to say that's my favorite movie.
Really? Nice.
I love all the Saw movies. I know it jumped the shark after like 2 or 3, but I love them all.
Yeah, they started going more just like gore after the second, third one, but
gore porn.
But thriller, I think like 7, it was creepy.
Yeah, so the first one's by far my favorite because it's not even really a gore movie. It's more of a psychological movie than anything. Yeah. And then the other thing I really like about that whole franchise is the fact that it's more of like a TV series. Like it picks up like right where the last one left off. And it actually started getting really interesting towards the end. Now, I wouldn't say it's my favorite horror franchise, but the first Saw movie is definitely my favorite horror movie of all time.
I might give it a shot. I don't like too much gore either. So that's why I was like, but I might.
The first one's not too bad. It's not too bad.
No, honestly, there is gore in the first one, but it's not awful. It's not gratuitous.
Right.
It's strategic.
Yeah, like the sequels. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one genre I have to get. I got to consciously try to get into. There's so much there, especially with the lack of content.
2.
Yeah,
okay.
I've always liked The Omen.
Okay.
Ooh,
The
Omen.
Oh yes, the creepy.
Forgot about that.
Oh, it's very creepy.
And then I also like Event Horizon. That was another one of my favorites.
I remember Seth.
Classic.
I told you Seth. Event Horizon.
So there is debate about Alien.
Sam.
I was gonna pick Alien because I'm a lightweight horror, and that's the one I could handle. I say Alien's horror. It's Wi-Fi horror. But
I agree.
Yeah, I think so.
At least the first 2 were, I think.
Well, I've always liked like a religious themed horror film. You know what I mean? Kind of end of days ish.
I don't know about this, Mike West. He says Halloween 2018 is better than the first one. It's so good.
God, I would not agree at all.
He's trolling.
Honestly, I liked.
Look at Brian.
To be honest, I even like the Rob Zombie remake than the new one more than the new one. That's it. That might just be me, but
what I like about these latest ones is there's definitely some real love put into it. You could tell they brought John Carpenter back to do the music, and he was actually a creative consultant. So I got to give it kudos. But Man, we got to get off Halloween. I think it's been redone too many times.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
I mean,
a lot.
we have 3 with the same title. The first one, the
Right.
Rob Zombie, and now
It's
that
getting
last.
confusing.
Yeah.
Sci-fi. That sounds amazing, but no one's gonna know what this you're talking about. Have we heard of
Frankenstein
Conquers the World? Toho's take on Frankenstein. He's a giant size and fights a giant reptilian monster called Baragon.
I have
that sounds right.
I have something very, very cool, and he probably knows this already, but it's about The Thing. If you've seen Quentin Tarantino's movie, The Hateful Eight, if you have seen in the movie, is it just me, or at that point is he using the same song, the same music in The Thing at that point? Is that did he do that deliberately? It is.
Yes.
It rang in my bell. I'm like, I heard this somewhere before, and because they're all trapped in the snow.
Yep.
Is there a little?
It was an
Easter
homage.
egg?
It was an homage to the movie. Yes, it was.
I knew it. I was right.
I don't know.
Nice. That's really perceptive of you. You're the first person I've talked to that's noticed that.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Speaking of horror, though, I actually entered a film festival last year and I made a short horror film, and it was submitted and it got played there. It was awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, it was a cool experience.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, anything? What's happened with you, Firewater? You just chilling after a hard week's work?
Well,
hoping to...
yeah, a lot of work, a lot of action. But actually, technically, today's my birthday.
Oh,
happy birthday!
Have a happy one.
Yeah, I'm getting old.
Mine was 2 days ago.
Outstanding. But yeah, so I got a busy day. My wife and I are gonna go hatchet throwing.
Oh,
we're gonna mix alcohol and deadly weapons. I figured
that's a great idea.
That's American. That's American.
That's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. Snowdub knows what's up.
Yeah,
that sounds great.
Oktoberfest.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun.
Got canceled for me.
That's a rip. But yeah, it's been good, man. It's been good. You see what Ryan Kinnell with the fake outrage on things again?
Oh yeah, I was debating on whether to cover it or not. I know it's talking about squadrons now.
Squadrons, and then he's complaining about crunch with a developer, and he has enough outrage to hit that glorious 8-minute mark.
Yeah,
there's always enough outrage to hit that. It's amazing how that works.
I mean, come on. I understand. I understand people get annoyed by this stuff, but come on. I want these people to have jobs. I want these companies to continue. You're not going to get rid of the SJW stuff.
Well, I don't even think it's SJW. I mean, like, if you.
Oh, well, I mean, the new one.
Squadrons. The squadron. No, I understand. But I mean, like, its pronouns have been used in Star Wars forever.
Yeah.
Right. Well, you made a whole fucking video about that? You're kidding.
Yeah, he made an 8-minute video about recycling the same points.
Just put a tweet out there that you're disturbed or whatever.
But, I mean, that's not going to stop people from buying it because most people aren't. Probably most people didn't even see the tweet from the developer, and B, it's just you got a bunch of people virtue signaling on. They're going to buy the game. Most of them will buy the game.
I bought the game. I have it. I didn't play it. They're just going to talk crap.
The only reason I haven't bought it is because I'd have to buy another flight stick. And I just don't have like the room. My computer setup is not conducive for that. So,
but I got a flight stick too.
I'm sure you do.
Fucking roll show.
I was going to say joystick, but I figured you'd hit that one harder.
Joystick. Yeah, he calls it a joystick anymore.
Is he talking about the one that I made a video about just recently? Have you seen that on my channel?
Well,
the flight controller one.
Oh, that thing, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't know about that.
Is it like a shake weight?
Nah. I use my left hand to do that too. Got him.
The stranger.
Well, you know what's weird is I'm actually
the stranger's when you
left-handed.
make it numb. But
don't make Max uncomfortable. You start doing the sexual talk, and Max
gets
kind of
weird.
Chappelle
joke, but
but no, don't get too sexual. See, Max leaves. You get the sexual talk.
But no, I just find that from what I gathered, the outrage well is running a little bit dry. Most Star Wars news is actually relatively decent. The people are running with the. Pedro Pascal. I mean, I'm still on the fence about that. I would have a hard time him being a professional, him bouncing. Maybe it's true and I'm wrong. I'll eat that, but I don't know.
Yeah, I hope it's not true, but I also understand why he might want to leave. I just hope that if the story doesn't fall apart if he does. Like if the show doesn't fall apart. These guys aren't. You haven't really watched The Mandalorian yet, though, huh?
I haven't seen it yet, but it's on my list to see it.
Well, if you guys decide to watch it, come back on the show.
So hold on, educate me. What is the controversy problem here?
The main actor is threatening to walk because he's in a helmet all the time. You've seen the Mandalorian. You know what? The armor. And he wears the helmet all the time. Virtually.
Like so was Darth Vader. Who cares?
Correct.
Well, he's become more popular of an actor. He has other opportunities, and this doesn't challenge.
I would argue Pedro Pascal's popularity is more important than I forget the actor's name who actually was the Darth Vader stand. James Earl Jones obviously did the voice, but he's infinitely more popular than that actor. So he's got a little bit of star power, or at least he thinks he does, right? And then he's trying to play it safe.
What's going on? I see what's going on.
Yeah, David Prowse.
Right, that's right. Yeah.
But if you guys want to get into some more movie talks and streaming content, let me know because we cover that stuff. We're going to definitely cover Mandalorian. Definitely. There's very little to cover.
Wait, what about The Boys? Anyone watching The Boys?
I didn't.
I did watch the first. Is there still only one season?
No, season 2 just came out. Yeah.
No spoilers because I haven't watched the last 3
it's
episodes.
just
the red herring. That's all I'll say. The red herring. If you know Game of Thrones, you'll get it.
Yeah, but it's a heck of a show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, it's great.
Now I've got to make a list.
Very entertaining. I would call The Boys probably the best TV show out there right now. I'm having a hard time finding something
and I'm
better.
gonna be
that's reasonable.
Honest with you, it looked like the stupidest thing ever when I was looking at like the pictures and stuff like that. So I didn't even give it a try.
The uniforms are over the top on purpose. Like I could see why you take a look at this. It's
I thought it was just one of those stupid.
This is gonna be awful.
One of those
it's corporate superheroes gone completely wrong. That's the best way to describe it.
Really violent.
Just really freaking wrong. Like
graphically violent.
Yeah, I hope you have.
I love all that.
Okay. If you got a strong stomach for that stuff, you're gonna be
where do I see Mandalorian?
Ed's checking the checklist there. That's on Disney.
I'm writing it down. Disney.
He's like, never mind. Never mind.
There's ways. There's ways to watch it without Disney Plus.
If you need, just contact Jolly on the down low.
I'll hook you up. For sure.
Yeah.
There's ways.
Well, Jordan, maybe tomorrow night because we got like a full panel of I don't want to go too big with the panel. Also, we might be ending soon. I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm probably gonna bounce out here pretty soon.
I'm excited for new content. The Boys, the finale's actually almost. I can't believe it's only 8 episode seasons. That's kind of lame.
That's rough because it's gonna be a while. That's the problem with stuff that actually finished and came out. Is the next season is going to be a big gap? I'm like, oh,
yeah.
You're a PC gamer?
Yeah.
Firewater. What have you been playing lately?
I've been playing a game. Well, I've been just hop back into League of Legends. I actually just had a
hell yeah!
Had a monster game as Jinx 14-2 and 18. Happy about that.
Nice.
And then I've been playing a lot of this game called Rogue Company. It's a cross-platform shooter, third-person shooter. Same engine as Fortnite, but without the building. Like the shooting mechanics are pretty simple.
Oh, cool.
So like someone on your Switch could play with somebody on PC who's on Xbox and PlayStation 4. So it's pretty rad.
Yeah, I think you told me about that before. What's it called again?
Rogue Company. Now you don't even need a beta key anymore. It's free to play. Download it. You like it, great. You don't, that's okay too.
That's on Xbox One.
It's on everything.
I'll check that out when I'm gonna try Doom Eternal tonight.
Oh, that should be good
because that's on Game Pass. I actually Firewater. I was gonna get the PS5.
Yeah. Did you abort mission?
Get it. Well, I think I'm just gonna go with the Series X because I have.
Well, you know what it is? If you finance it,
you can't get it.
They'll give you the new console, and then you get Game Pass for 2 years with it. Mm-hmm. So it's not so bad either, and you pay like $50 a month for 2 years. That's not terrible.
Well, I'm just thinking about because I've had fun going to the retro store and getting some backwards compatible games.
Sure.
And then I also am like the Game Pass, and I only really need to buy a new game every here or there. Or if I know it's coming to Game Pass, I'll wait to buy it, and I'll just play Game Pass first.
Right. If you're sub for the year, anyways, who cares?
Right. So
how are you going to play Demon's Souls?
I'll wait. Or I'll just buy the old one, and I'll wait on the rematch. I know I know it would be a great experience.
Oh no, that's sacrilegious. You can't play the old one. The old one is. You got to look at the gameplay. What is?
No, like, I know. It looks.
The detail is.
I know, Ed, but I can't. I can't get it yet. I tried.
All right. But like, don't just get the original one. The original one looked like dog shit compared to it.
Well, I wasted a whole day trying to get it, and my carpal tunnel trying to click the checkout. I'm like,
don't give me that. Now you're.
Michael,
you're coming up with excuses.
I'll get the PS5 eventually. I will when I can get it. I'm not wasting time trying. I'm not wasting my day trying to get it when I could just be gaming.
The challenge with the whole Sony debacle was like there's more demand than they have consoles. So no matter how they sliced it, people were going to get pissed.
Yeah.
You know, there was always going to be, oh, you didn't have enough. Yeah, we sold out. They probably manufactured, like I would imagine, about 5 million units. There's probably 50 million people that want the thing.
That's what's weird. That normally doesn't happen. So you know what I mean? Like it's going to be a good system, I guess.
Yeah, it should be.
I think that's why the retailers did what they did. I think they know Sony's going to have stock problems, and they want to be the first to get. I think you said that, Firewater, too. That might be a theory as to
maybe
why Walmart jumped the gun.
Walmart jumped the gun because if they can guarantee more complete sales than everyone else, they'll get more inventory,
and they don't want
people will buy accessories and games from them. Now, again, that's purely speculation. But Walmart, like I do know this about them. My brother used to consult for companies. He's a financial consultant, and he would not work with companies that had more than a 25% of their business with Walmart, because Walmart is a real jerk to deal with. For example, let's say, Max, you're manufacturing jeans. You manufacture them for $5, sell them to me for $7.50. I'm Walmart, and then I sell them for $10. Everybody wins. Everybody goes home. I tell you now, okay, that's great. We're selling millions of units. Don't care. I want to drop the price point to $7.50, and we're not shorting our end. So it's like, what do? You cut costs, you cut whatever, quality goes down, and then I'll get on you if the quality goes down. And if you don't want to, then you know what? F you. You don't get to put your stuff in one of our 10,000 stores.
Yeah.
They can bully basically anyone outside of like Amazon, like any manufacturer that is, you know, like they can bully pretty much any manufacturer. And the reason why my brother wouldn't consult for them was because they would not pay their bill if Walmart just dropped them. Okay. You know what I'm saying? They would you stiff your financial consultants first. You know, it's not like it's not like if you don't pay your electric bill, you know, whatever, your lights go off. They physically turn the power off to your business. You stiff the financial consultant, you take them a civil court, but then by then at that point, place is bankrupt anyway. So it was risk aversion. But I wouldn't be surprised if Walmart did something like that.
Yeah,
because they just don't play fair. They don't care.
No, but that's where I just can't get a PS5. So why stress it?
It is. No, you won't have to, but you won't have to wait long.
But
either. They'll get stocked quickly after the first initial sales.
Yeah.
I hope so, because
they will.
Sony's notorious for having shortages, though.
Yeah.
Not as bad as Nintendo.
Nintendo does planned shortages. They do plan they're kind of devilish like that. It's actually quite brilliant from a business strategy.
Nintendo, I'm glad that I got this because not only did they announce a limited amount of physical copies, but also digital, which is fucking stupid. It's only going to be available for a certain amount of time.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
God.
Well, so it's literally only going to be available for like a few months or maybe until like February of next year. Like not just physical copies, but also
digital
on the online.
Well.
You won't be able to play it at all.
Sense.
Yeah, you won't be able to play it at all. So
it should
I'm gonna buy another copy and get it, keep it sealed, because dude, these things could be worth money someday if it's like ungettable after a certain point, you know.
Well, this is where Nintendo's getting away. I have it too, Captain Classic. I bought it too.
You?
But listen, this is the other thing that Microsoft is doing. And I'm not a fanboy for any Sony, Microsoft, Nintendo. But with the way that Microsoft's going, your old games work. They look better. They work faster. Imagine if Nintendo did that. That you can't play your old games. They're basically reselling you the same game with little additions. Like Mario 64 was bare bones.
Definitely.
They don't even do widescreen. It's pretty pathetic. It doesn't even look even They didn't do anything to it. It's just an emulated ROM.
I was okay with it because like I didn't really want I didn't care for like an enhanced version of it. I'm just glad that it's available to play on this Switch now. But like Galaxy is what really like kind of turned me off because they didn't really fix like the controls. Yeah, because it's on the Wii and you use the motion sensor, you know. And they didn't like convert it very well to Switch controls. They just left it the same, and you have to use the touchscreen. Well, if you're playing it docked and playing on the TV, you're kind of fucked. You hit like, I think
you have to hit a right.
Yeah, I couldn't get it to work though for some reason. Yeah.
But I'm a Nintendo guy. I don't have any Nintendo stuff. I haven't bought Nintendo for years because ever since they started shafting.
I got my own horror story with the Nintendo right when the pandemic first broke out and everybody was, basically told to stay home. The girlfriend, she and all her friends were telling her, "Oh, you got to get Animal Crossing" when that whole big thing popped, And I was like, "Oh, I'll get you one, honey, no problem, right?" 6 weekends later, I mean, I literally went to Target every weekend, 6 a.m. in the morning or 7 a.m. whenever they were open, and literally fought for one every weekend. I finally got one. It took me about 3 or 4 different tries. I had to clothesline an old lady, punch out a girl. It was terrible. But
clearly your need was greater than theirs.
Exactly. It had to be a physical copy though.
Well, hashtag Puppet Lives Matter, and I wanted to get her the actual, Switch, and I figured I'd get her the game too. But the Animal Crossing wasn't that hard to find. It was the damn Switch.
I thought you were talking about the game.
No,
you mean itself. The Switch? Oh, the Switch. Oh, forget about it.
Switch itself.
Yeah, dude, the price skyrocketed. Like,
on eBay they were going for like $500, $600, $700. It was ridiculous.
Crazy.
And I thought I could just go into the store and get one of those Nintendo Minis when it came out. Boy, was I wrong with that one. The lineup was
I got a Super Nintendo Mini on release. I had to wait for a second wave for the Nintendo Classic.
Yeah, me too.
But I see on eBay, though, those people are really, really oof. Not only do they jack up the price, but they're like, get this Switch for your kid. Be the father that they think
oh my God. What a bunch of tools,
otherwise,
man.
Be a loser. Do you want to be a loser? No. Then buy this thing at twice the cost.
eBay sellers piss me off, dude, because
they're
scalpers. They're scalpers. There you go.
Man.
Yeah, yes. like I seen the Nintendo World Championship Gold Cart was on eBay sometime earlier this year.
How much is that going for? A couple grand?
$1 million.
Stop it.
Whoa. A fucking million. It's like, I get it, okay? Yes, it's rare. But who has $1 million to spend on that? And even if you did, you would be an idiot.
Imagine trying to play $1 million NES card that didn't work the first time and blowing it like,
here, blowing it. Yeah, this was $1 million. You're right.
And then the chip gets rattled and loose and it becomes worthless.
Right. That's the other thing about it too. It's like if you're gonna you're not gonna play that shit anyways. Collectors would just let it sit on a shelf and collect dust.
Right.
You know,
that car you got's cool, but I have $1 million Nintendo game.
Right. It's like, nah, fuck buying a house. Fuck buying a car and a house. Yeah, no, I'll buy a Nintendo. You'd be the biggest nerd in the world.
The nerd that can afford that $1 million game.
I mean, if you're a billionaire, then whatever.
Right,
but
exactly, it's like $10 for him.
Even if it's worth it, you always have to have a buyer.
Like I watched a special one time back when Michael Jackson was alive, and he took the camera guy with him shopping. And they literally went into this like antique store.
I saw
with these amazing vase. Yeah, he's just grabbing them left and right. Oh, that's 20 grand. That's 30 grand. Oh, I'll take 2 of those.
That, it was like $250,000, and I'm just like, holy
it's
crap!
Only 20 grand.
And he asked him how much has Michael Jackson spent in this store, and he couldn't even give him a figure. His eyes was just like,
that's insane. Yeah. Dude, I would love to be that store owner. Holy shit, man!
I know.
I'd take the week off. I could take the week off.
So,
go out and
nice to be rich, I guess.
Fucking keg.
Right?
All right. I think we'll even though we're having a lot of fun, I think we'll end the show. And then if you guys want to check something out fun tomorrow, I'm telling you, check out the Tuck and Roll show Snow
Yeah.
Dog
Oh, yeah.
Entertainment. He's
And you're welcome to join it too. I always leave the link to join the show in the description of the show itself. So if you're watching and you want to jump in on the action, feel free.
And
Cool.
Firewater, thanks for coming in again.
Thank you for having me.
Snow Dub, Ed, Captain Classic, Brian. Appreciate you all being here. It's
Always
a lot
a
of fun. I also want to get some gaming in. I'm really getting into gaming again.
Yeah,
We
let's
should
talk
play
about
some
video
Among
games.
Us on stream. That would be hysterical.
I'm not into Among Us. I like watching it, but Captain Classic is.
If you play it on like Discord with people, and then you could be like, "Oh, I saw fire water leave the bay. That's where the body." I'm like, "Yo, Red is sus, yo. Don't worry about me."
Dude,
Worry
I
about Red.
actually had a great idea for a video, and like you guys, this group right here would be perfect for it. If we could like, I was thinking of like doing a video where we're all on Discord, get a group of 10 people to play Among Us, and we're all talking and stuff through Discord or whatever. And if somebody dies, you have to mute your mic. So that way it's like,
Well,
so
yeah,
that way,
that's standard. Yeah, otherwise you'll give it away. Yeah.
yeah. So you mute your mic, and then you know only the people who are still alive have the mic on. I don't know, something like that would be kind of cool, I think. But
Sure.
otherwise, I am starting to get a little tired of it.
You and
It's
me
getting a
played
little
the hell out of
repetitive.
it. Yeah, we
Yeah.
played the hell out of it is why, right? And we also
Yeah.
broke the game too. Like we're really bad because we cheat at the game all the time, right?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, they're cheaters, Firewater.
Yeah. if I'm the killer or Seth's the killer, we just tell each other that's who we are.
Yeah, and then we just help
we
each
back
other.
each other up, and we sucker people in all the time. It's funny. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right.
We're bad.
All right. Well, thanks again, everyone. I'm gonna end the show. Thank Michael S. I know is gonna follow these guys. If you'd like to,
Yeah,
go
thank
ahead.
you.
Yeah.
And,
Michael S loves me.
Yeah, I know.
He's your new favorite.
He says he
YouTuber.
prefers Ed than me. Thanks a lot, Michael S. Bye, everyone. That's okay. You can like him better. All right.
It's not a popularity contest.
No, it's fine. Michael. Okay. Bye, Michael. You already did. Okay.
Later, dude.
All right. Bye, guys. And it's